Here's what came up for me today in my meditation. It took me a long time to understand and allow myself to invite God into my life, in all aspects of my life. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't grow up invoking Christ. I didn't grow up invoking God. And I didn't really know how to pray. I always had deep conversations and I always believed in God. But it was a more nebulous, formless, not as potent relationship as I have cultivated. And the way that I brought that about is by simple daily invitation, is by inviting myself to hear something larger than me. And for a long time, it was such a soft whisper, it was not audible, like I couldn't hear it. And so I felt very separated from God, but that's an artificial separation. It just means that you still have too many distractions or whatever going on, that you're not allowing yourself to be quiet enough, because the presence of something larger than you is always supporting you and never leaves you. But you need to be open enough to, first of all, hear the truth that you may not want to hear, because it is a real ego, not ego-less truth, but certainly not an ego-led truth. Most of the truth I hear when I'm on the meditation mat is very, not necessarily humbling, but from a very humble, wholesome, and open place. It's the best of me communing with God. So if this is not something that's in your practice already, or you want to deepen your relationship, I offer you the simple exercise of extending the invitation, of asking for a presence from God to be with you, asking for God to be present in all aspects of your life, throughout your whole day, not just on the mat. That's another thing I did. I would relegate my time with God to prayer, meditation, study. It was like I was sequestering the presence of God in sections of my life. To really enjoy that relationship, the relationship needs to be present every minute. And it doesn't need to be front and center, because, we have to shuffle things around. We do live in the world. But when you bring that forward, you're always going to be operating from a higher place, a more loving place, a less prejudgmental place, a less story-filled place, closer to the truth. So I invite you, and as a reminder for myself, to invite God into your whole day, into your life. And that feeling of being supported and not having to do it all yourself, and getting some guidance that's not just coming from within, brings a whole nother dimension to every part of your life. And that's what came up for me today that I wanted to share. And I will see you tomorrow.